Who are you and why are you in my house? That's what I yelled, half panicked, half ready to swing, at the stranger live streaming from my own bedroom. She didn't even flinch, just calmly explained, as if this happened every day, that she was the HOA president doing a security education demo. And, get this, she'd been living in my cabin for 2 weeks while I was out of town. Then she tells me, with a straight face, that I'm the one trespassing on my own property. And when the cops showed up, they actually sided with her. Let me back up a sec, because if you're watching this from anywhere other than Colorado, you're probably thinking this is some made-up movie plot. I wish it was. I came home a day early from a work trip, expecting nothing more than a little peace and quiet at the cabin where I'd asked Becky to marry me, where we made all our happiest memories, where I'd been trying to patch myself up since she passed. 8 months ago, heart attack, right in our master bedroom. I'm still not over it, not even close. I still set out 2 coffee cups every morning. I still talk to her photo like she's about to answer back. That's how you know you're holding on by a thread. So I roll up that Friday, just as the sun's lighting the whole mountain gold. October in Colorado, you know? And for the first time in forever, I almost feel okay. Optimistic, even. But as I pull into the driveway, I see the lights are on. I never leave them on. Right then, my stomach drops. I get closer. There's a woman's voice inside, and she's saying, bidding starts at $50 for this gorgeous vintage wedding ring. Becky's ring. The one I put back on her hand in the funeral home. I fumble my keys. Hands shaking. I get the door open as quietly as I can, and what I see, it's seared into my brain. There's this blonde woman, maybe 50, wearing Becky's favorite dress, standing in my living room with her phone pointed at herself, streaming to what looks like thousands. And she's holding up my dead wife's ring like it's just some yard sale trinket. But it gets worse. Becky's little memorial. Ashes, photos, the whole corner. Trashed. The urn's gone. Photos scattered. And there's a dude walking out of my bedroom in nothing but a towel. It's like a nightmare you can't wake up from. I lose it. What the hell is going on here? My voice actually cracks. The towel guy ducks away. The woman, Erin Campbell, I learn later, just holds up a finger, still streaming, and says, "We have a little interruption, folks. This is exactly why property security education is so important." She says it like I'm the problem. I can't even process it. My hands are shaking, my head's buzzing with rage and disbelief. Turn that off and get out of my house. That ring belonged to my wife. You have no right. She gives me this patronizing smile, like I'm the slow kid in class, then whips out some official-looking documents. I'm Erin Campbell, president of the Property Security Education Initiative. This property was flagged as abandoned. I have full authorization to conduct this assessment, and I'm streaming it for the benefit of my 45,000 followers. She says it all like she's reading from a script. I'm standing there, jaw on the floor, when there's a knock at the door. Police. Officer Torres. He's mid-40s, big mustache, but what's weird is he's filming himself. "Hey everyone, Officer Torres here. Responding to a property security call," he says to his phone, then turns to me. "Sir, we got a report of someone threatening a property security expert." I can't believe this. She broke in. She's selling my dead wife's jewelry. Arrest her. Torres barely looks at me. Erin launches into her whole spiel, shows him the same fake paperwork. He asks how many followers she's got, like that's supposed to mean something. I show Torres my driver's license. Tell him about Becky. Tell him my grandfather left me the cabin. Erin just keeps spinning her web, calling me negligent, saying she's helping expose vulnerabilities. Torres buys every word. And that's when Madison Rivera shows up with coffee. Bless her. She owns the cafe down the road, has always looked out for me since Becky died. She walks right in, sees the chaos, and, God love her, backs me up. Tells Torres she knows this is my place, that Becky and I lived here, that Erin's the real problem. Madison's word finally seems to carry some weight. Torres pulls Erin outside to talk. Madison stays, helps me pick up Becky's scattered photos, whispers that we'll get through this, that I'm not alone. It's the first time I feel like I might not drown in all this. When Torres comes back, he looks tired. Says this is a civil matter, that Erin has documents, but I have ownership. Tells us to settle it through legal channels. Erin leaves with her smug little smile. But something's wrong. The urn with Becky's ashes is missing. Madison helps me search. No luck. But I remember the security system I installed after some break-ins. 7 cameras, 1 hidden in the smoke detector, Hardwired, no wireless signals. I pull up the footage with Madison watching. We see Erin arriving, moving in like she owns the place, bringing guys in and out. Then, there she is, day 4, carrying Becky's urn out to the dumpster like it's just trash. Madison gasps. I feel like I'm dying all over again. But it goes deeper. Erin didn't just squat here. She listed Becky's bedroom on rental sites as the Angel's Memory Room, charging $400 a night for people to sleep in my dead wife's bed. Spiritual grief experience, she called it. The reviews, every one fake, written with stolen profiles from obituary pages. She never hosted a single real guest. Just made up stories to justify her presence, raking in $3,200 from bookings and auctioning off Becky's things during her live streams. Her mug, her glasses, her diary, anything with a story to sell. The twist? Madison and I discover Erin wasn't working alone. My neighbor, Connor, had been approached weeks ago by a woman with property management documents, asking him to keep an eye out. Turns out, Connor was hired, unknowingly, to do a professional appraisal for Erin's company. The scam was planned down to the minute. Every detail, my travel, my grief, even how isolated I was used against me. But that's not the final twist. As Madison and I dig through more footage, something about her keeps bugging me. 47 visits to my place in 8 months. She always seemed to show up right after a rough night or bad news. She claims Becky asked her to look out for me before she died. But then I notice her ring, Becky's engagement ring, the one missing from her jewelry box months before she died. I ask about it. She gets cagey. Oh, it's a family heirloom. Yeah, right. I test Madison, make up fake details about Becky's last weeks. She plays along perfectly, but her stories don't add up. Then Erin comes back to the cabin, this time with a camera crew, and Madison is right there, co-hosting. They're teaching their audience how to exploit people like me. Emotional dependency, isolation techniques, how to monitor obituaries for targets. They're so comfortable together, it's obvious I've been played since day one. The next days are hell. I pretend to be the broken, trusting widower. Madison keeps supporting me, but now I see the manipulation. She's been feeding Erin everything. My financial info, my plans, my grief, even bugging my house. Officer Torres isn't just incompetent. He's in on it, too. Teaching their viewers how to use police authority to intimidate victims, even taking bribes. But the thing that nearly finishes me? Madison had been helping Becky in her final weeks, pushing herbal supplements that interfered with her heart meds. On audio recordings, I hear Becky thanking Madison for the natural remedies. That's what killed her. My wife's death wasn't fate. It was engineered to make me the perfect mark. So I do what any IT security guy with nothing left to lose would do. I turn the tables. Install undetectable hardwired cameras. Create a fake trip out of town. Let them think the cabin's theirs. They celebrate, admit everything, and I record it all. Murder, fraud, targeting dozens of vulnerable people. Madison, Erin, Torres, all on tape, plotting, boasting, laughing about how easy it is to exploit the grieving. I edit a documentary, 2 hours of confessions, financial records, victim lists, everything. I upload it everywhere. 5 million views in 6 hours. The hashtag grief predators explodes. Other victims come forward. Madison and Erin are arrested. Torres, too. National news, congressional hearings, new laws to protect people like me and Becky. My neighbors restore the cabin, recover Becky's ashes from the landfill, build a memorial garden where families come to grieve and heal together. Madison gets life for murder and fraud. Erin gets 25 years. Torres loses everything. The network collapses. I donate my settlement to victim support groups, keep just enough to maintain the garden. But here's the thing. 6 months later, I get a call from Arizona. Another family, another scam, same tactics. The detective says, "We found Becky's medical records in our suspects' files." And that's where I'll leave you, wondering if some truths should stay buried, or if there's a duty to chase justice, no matter the cost. So tell me, what would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was I right to expose it all, or did I go too far? If you've ever felt a gut instinct about someone, trust it. And if this story rattled you half as much as it did me, hit like, share it, and let's make sure no one else ends up where I did, learning too late that the real danger was the person offering help.